Wow. All right. Take everything. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the studio with a good cup of coffee for one more vocal analysis. A lot of you guys are always telling me to react and analyze more Linkin Park, and we are doing it. Today we are listening to From the Inside live in Mumbai. I think that's the way you pronounce that place. Really excited for it. Here in the channel we are really happy about this new phase of Linkin Park, everything that they're doing with Emily, and I'm also curious to see what she does with some of the older stuff, including this one, From the Inside. This video was released on their YouTube channel last week. I haven't listened to it yet, I haven't watched the video yet, so I'll be doing that with you guys. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Kailesh. I'm a singer-songwriter and voice teacher. As a singer-songwriter, I just released my latest single. It's called Canvas of My Soul. So look at my eyes, tell the canvas of my soul, the winds are carrying me. If you like Linkin Park, if you like rock, if you like distorted guitars, high vocals, distorted vocals as well, there is a huge chance that you like my song, and it would mean the world to me if you could give it a listen and let me know your thoughts on it. As a vocal coach slash voice teacher, my work is based on laryngeal biomechanics and physiology, basically what the muscles that we have inside our larynxes, they do in order to get those sounds, those vocal adjustments that we have in contemporary singing. It's so much more than thinking on chest, head, voice. No, we have so much more happening at a physiological level, and that's what my work is based. This will also be what's guiding our analysis here today. If you want to become my singing student, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to get all of the info on my online singing program. It's called Building Your Voice, and in there we cover all of the techniques that we will be discussing here and much more. So again, link in the description. Now, without further ado, let's listen to From the Inside. So far away from me. Every thought sifts through dust and the light. Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all you ever think about is this. We are always talking about the melodic singer there, either Chester or Emily, but Mike is also a fantastic singer. The expression in his voice, every now and then we got a bit of a phaser there as well. This mild distortion that he has every now and then. All the time between and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me. Yeah, she's just holding that melody line underneath the actual melody. Nice. Well, Baroque musicians would call that counterpoint. That's amazing. Wow. Alright, before we dive into the distortion part and the chorus, of course, something that I really like about her singing right here is the way that she is fading out at the end of the phrases. Now, let's listen to this beginning again. Not for this phrase, but here. I don't know who to trust. She's letting go. And here, when it comes to vocal schemes, which are how we call those different vocal behaviors inside vocal anthropophysiology, and vocal anthropophysiology, if you're new here, is the theoretical approach that I use in my teaching. Basically, we have active vocal schemes. Oh! This is an active vocal scheme. Because it is above the E4, this is what characterizes a vocal scheme that we call warm voice. Basically, belting. Hey! Hey! And then we also have passive vocal scheme. She's using, for instance, every now and then a breathy voice. Hey! Which is this vocal behavior here in which you have that breathiness, everything is loose. We have a couple muscles inside the larynx, which the function is precisely to open the vocal folds so that we can have this breathiness. And we have a lot of that there. She's singing. Let's get the melody here again.
Feel so far away from me.
Turn nothing to dust. And the light, and the light.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all you ever think about is this. All the time and time between.
Okay, let's dive into the chorus.
Take so much out of me.
Take everything. Woo! This is a distortion that inside vocal anthropophysiology we call snarl phaser voice. Snarl, because we have an important action of the firming muscles of the larynx, the posterior muscles firming the base of the larynx to capture that strength, that hey, yeah. But we also have that breathiness, which characterizes precisely the phaser part of it. That we have both of those behaviors at the same time. That's the reason why the snarl phaser is how we call a compound vocal distortion, and we have the crackling, the presence from the snarl, but also some of that harshness that comes from the breathiness from the phaser. But something that I also love here is not only the presence of the distortion, but whenever she decides to let go of the distortion and make the sound clean again, that makes the sound so much more expressive. When she does a take everything from the inside, those transitions, that difference in color is precisely what makes the singing so rich right there. Everything clean. This is just a worn voice, and I say just because sometimes you get the impression when you listen to the whole thing that she's singing with distortion the whole time, but she's not. She's really expressive and technical. Sometimes even more breathiness to make the sound more aggressive. From the last time, I will trust. This is so nice.
Everyone feels so far away from me. Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the time and time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Same idea. Again, the switching back and forth between clean vocal schemes and vocal distortions. Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. More breathiness there. Yo! Waste myself on waste myself on D sharp right there. Take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you. Everything from the inside and just throw it all away. 'Cause I swear. Just a one voice. 'Cause I swear. And yeah, this is just, again, it's so fantastic because it shows a lot of control. Sometimes you hear still to this point, which gets me kind of upset, but we still hear coaches saying that, oh, if you start doing distortion, then you lose your ability to sing clean, in the sense that your voice will not sound as good clean once you start applying vocal distortions in your singing. That comes from that outdated perspective that vocal distortions are inherently wrong and they will hurt your voice, when in fact, this moment of time, we know that if you know how to use the structures responsible for the vocal distortions in the correct way, you will not hurt your voice. We have different kinds of vocal distortions. We have the glottic vocal distortions, the supraglottic vocal distortions, and the mixed vocal distortions. All of them, if you're doing them correctly, are totally harmless. In fact, practicing vocal distortions will amplify your control over the muscles that are responsible for putting those structures to distort your voice, and those muscles are also used in clean singing. So when you practice vocal distortions and you practice different sounds in general, but vocal distortions included, you get better control over your voice overall. So will you become a better singer overall, including with clean singing, if you practice vocal distortions? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you want to know how to practice and apply vocal distortions in a safe way that will not hurt your voice, that's also covered inside my singing course, Building Your Voice. Again, link down below. I also like how she shapes the vocal tract. I will, sometimes to make that sound darker. Amazing. Fantastic. As always, Linkin Park, right? Alright guys, let me know please in the comment section what you think of the song, what you think of this performance with Emily, and of course, what you think about my analysis here. I'd love to hear from you, and if you also want me to analyze Chester singing the song, let me know in the comment section below. If you are curious about my own singing, sometimes you'll be listening to vocal coaches and then you wonder, okay, but how does this person sound when they sing for real? I'll leave a playlist up here with my original music. It would mean the world to me to hear your feedback on my music as well. If you want to become my singing student, unfortunately at the moment I'm not taking private students, but you can still check out the link in the description to get all of the info on my online singing program that is available right now and on sale, and you get all of the info in there. We talk about how to belt, how to sing low notes also with power, how to be really expressive if you're singing by using those soft sounds, those passive vocal schemes. We have a full module on vocal distortions, how to practice and apply them in a way that's healthy and safe for your voice, all of that and much more. If you want to know everything that's covered, click the link below and you get all of the info. Alright, that's all for today. You enjoy your day, enjoy your coffee, and remember, if your concepts cannot be seen here in the real world, they must change and not the world. See you in the next one.
So look at my